Hi everybody, welcome to 5 Minute Ministries. Now, for 18 years I have been selling Christmas trees, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I love to watch people come in and try to find a tree that they consider to be perfect. Now, every so often I'll find people who are getting a little fickle. They're going, well, there's a hole here, it's a little scraggly here, and they'll start nitpicking some of the flaws of the tree because no tree is truly perfect. And I'll casually mention that once you get it decorated, the tree disappears. Now, what's this have to do with Jesus? Now, it's the whole idea that there are a lot of people out there that will keep adding things to Jesus, like people add to a tree. And eventually, the tree's no longer there. And when you add stuff to Jesus, Jesus is no longer there either. So people will add things like baptism, or rituals, or rules, or traditions, or works, or other things, trying their best to add something to Jesus for one reason or another. Now, they may have good intentions in mind, but unfortunately, whatever you add to Jesus, the emphasis is always put on what is added. When you say you have to have faith in Jesus and be baptized, or you have to have faith in Jesus or follow these rituals or perform these rituals and follow these rules, or you have to have faith in Jesus, but you also have to be a church member, knock on doors, go through 6 or 7 classes to get to a certain point. There are people who will do that constantly. Other religions that claim to be Christian will always add to Jesus. And when you do that, the focus is on, all right, I have to do these rituals, I have to obey these rules, I have to be baptized, I have to do this, and then I will be saved. But once you start adding those things, Jesus disappears completely. Now, they tack on Jesus, but that's not what is meant by true salvation. It's by faith in Jesus alone. Ephesians 2, 8 and 9 says, you were saved by grace through faith, not of yourselves. It is a gift from God, not of works, unless someone may brag. And I'm paraphrasing there a little bit, but that's the whole point. It's a gift. Salvation is a gift, and it's only through Jesus that you get that gift. Jesus says, no one comes to the Father but by me. And when he says that, he's talking about you don't come because you're baptized. You don't come because you're a church member. You don't come because you knock on doors. You don't come because you follow a bunch of rituals, rules, and traditions. You come only through faith in me. That is what Jesus means. Now, for those who are truly saved, we too can add to Jesus. It happens all the time. A lot of times it's based in the works that we do for Jesus. We'll say, well, I need to talk to this person about salvation. I need to head up this class. I need to teach here. I need to make sure this is done. I need to make sure that's done. I need to make sure I study my Bible every morning at 7 o'clock. I need to make sure I'm praying at least once an hour. And you set up all these things to help you, or at least in your mind, help you grow in Christ, when all you're really doing is throwing more things on yourself. And Jesus is put aside anyway, because you're focused on the doing, and you're not focused on a relationship with Him. If you want a biblical example, I didn't look up the gospel, but there is two people named Mary and Martha. Jesus goes to visit them. And Mary is sitting at the feet of Jesus, just listening to him, and he's talking and teaching and whatnot. While Martha is running all over the house, getting things clean, picked up, cooked. She's preparing this big old meal, and she says, I got to do this for Jesus. I got to do this for Jesus. And Jesus says, Martha, you are too busy about many things. Mary has chosen the good part. Mary has chosen the relationship with Christ, while Martha was focused on all the work. And we too, as true believers in Christ, can add to Jesus as well and make Jesus completely disappear, so to speak. And we're focused on the work, thinking we're working for Christ, when we're focused on what we are doing instead of focusing on Christ. We're working for Him, but not for Him. And that is really the whole point. So take some time and build your relationship with Jesus Christ. If you do not have one, all those rituals and baptism and everything I mentioned before will not get you one. And it comes in true faith in Him alone and what He has done for you. This has been 5 Minute Ministries, and I'll see you next time.